If you've ever had to cancel plans because your period is so heavy that you're literally one sneeze away from ruining your pants, and your labs say that your ferritin levels are so low despite taking copious amounts of iron supplementation, well, if that's you, this video is for you. Today, we are unpacking heavy periods and hypothyroidism, and spoiler alert, the cause of it is probably not what your doctor has told you. So trust me, you're definitely going to want to watch this video straight until the end. Before I dive in, remember to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit that little bell button. That way you get notified every time I release a new video every Wednesday. In the meantime, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Melissa Ramos, nutritionist with a background in Chinese medicine and owner of Thyroid Alchemy, where I help women with hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's transform their thyroid health. So, are you ready? If so, let's do this. Okay, so you want to know what's not normal? Bleeding so much that you have to change your Super Plus tampon and pad combo every hour. But somehow the only resolution that I ever received was just to go on the birth control pill because, hey, it's so common, as though it were some sort of hormonal scapegoat. And then comes the iron advice. Just take more supplements, eat more steak. Hi, I'm Melissa, I'm half Brazilian. Have we met yet? Meanwhile, your ferritin levels still aren't budging, but here is what few people are saying. Your heavy periods are actually your body's way of trying to dump out excess iron. And let me clarify, this isn't because you have too much in your blood, but rather that you have too much excess unbound iron stuck in your organs and tissues where it doesn't belong. Think of it as kind of like having money stuck in a vault when you need cash at the grocery store. The real issue is that your iron isn't moving and circulating, which would otherwise fuel energy, allow for healthy hormones, and prevent your thyroid from throwing tantrums. No! You see, we need usable bound iron in our blood so that we can convert T4, our inactive thyroid hormone, to T3, our active thyroid hormone. You see, the whole iron story, I mean, I know I had it all wrong. I figured that it was just about taking more iron when it's really not about that. It's about whether your body can actually do anything with that iron, and that depends on the state of your liver. This unglamorous little organ is actually responsible for creating a protein called ceruloplasmin, which essentially acts like iron's taxi cab. Cabs are here. But when your liver is bogged down from stress, low bile flow, processed foods, or just trying to function in 2025, ceruloplasmin drops and iron goes nowhere. And now this unbound iron begins to accumulate in all the wrong places: your liver, your thyroid, your joints, even your brain, turning into a giant traffic jam for your hormones and your metabolism. Now let's talk about hormones, because when iron begins backing up in your tissues, well, things can get a little messy. Your body sees the congestion and thinks, this is stressful, better make more estrogen. And why? Because believe it or not, estrogen actually has anti-inflammatory properties. It's your body's attempt at damage control. But when that estrogen keeps climbing, you're looking at bloating, mood swings, and breast tenderness. And our girl progesterone, well, she ain't even in the group chat anymore. So now you have heavy periods and estrogen dominance, all layered on the fact that your thyroid is probably underperforming. And spoiler alert, when you have a sluggish thyroid, you end up having slow bile flow, which, by the way, that is the fluid that carries out toxins and hormones, which means less detoxification. And then the cycle just continues. Oh, and quick gut check. Let me know, have you been told that you have anemia where you're just dragging yourself through the day? If so, let me know. What have you tried? Drop it in the comments. All right, so what can you actually do when your ferritin is ghosting you and your uterus seems like it's trying to win an Olympic medal for blood loss? Let's break it down. Number 1, support your liver and bile flow. Think about adding bitter foods like mustard or dandelion greens or even arugula, or incorporating castor oil packs. And yes, make sure that you are hydrated. Your bile isn't just for digestion, fat assimilation, toxin and excess estrogen removal. It also helps to bind and carry iron out. So, no bile, no movement. Number 2, poop daily. It's a non-negotiable. You see, if you're not pooping every single day, your body is basically Marie Kondoing your trash and then putting it back on the shelf. Get those bowels moving so your period doesn't have to take one for the team and do all the detoxing. Number 3, your nervous system health. It's everything. When you're stressed, your liver is basically tensing up and waiting for bad news. Your bile slows down and your body shifts to full-on hoarding mode. Iron, hormones, the works. So yeah, I'm telling you to chill. I know, easier said than done, right? But I'm talking about things like breath work, slow walks, getting sun in the morning, whatever makes your body simply exhale without feeling like you have to cry every single time that you look at your to-do list. Number 4, and this is probably going to be controversial, but skip the isolated forms of vitamin D. All right, so before you come at me, hear me out. Trying to add in more iron is like trying to pour coffee into a mug that's cracked. And that's the same thing with vitamin D. Without enough magnesium, it just throws off the balance. And on top of that, isolated forms of vitamin D can actually throw off your vitamin A levels, which we need for healthy iron metabolism. And on top of it, isolated forms of vitamin D can actually offset your vitamin A levels, which, by the way, we need for healthy iron circulation. Now listen, those 4 steps, they're just your warm-up. So if you want the whole roadmap, you know, the what, the why, and what the hell do I do with all this? That's what my upcoming program, Iron Alchemy, is for. Inside Iron Alchemy, I'm going to be breaking down why your ferritin levels won't budge no matter how much iron-rich foods you eat, how unbound iron can mess with your thyroid, your hormones, your moods, and so much more. And the step-by-step protocol that is going to finally get your iron moving without wrecking your gut, flooding your system, or having to buy 27 supplements that are just going to end up in the supplement graveyard. Rest in peace. If that's you, here's your next move. Download my free thyroid starter pack. The link is in the description. When you do, you will automatically be on the wait list for when Iron Alchemy launches. But hey, if you're watching this video after April 2025, well, the good news is Iron Alchemy has officially launched, so make sure to click the link in the description. And hey, if this video felt like I just crawled into your brain and explained your entire hormonal mystery novel, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe. That way you don't miss what's coming. Your body is not working against you. It just needs you to stop chasing the iron deficiency when it's actually an iron dysfunction. And girl, I got you covered. All right, I'll see you next Wednesday.